go back there.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Adventurers Tavern. Beside me, I have April.
Hi.
And I have Shay.
Hello.
And we are here to talk about the tavern tonight. As some of y'all have been here, some of y'all have seen it. We're not giving a tour tonight, still got a lot of picking up to do. But we are really close to getting this thing open. It's a very exciting time for us. And I'm not going to give an opening date yet because we don't have an official one, but it is not long. So we've asked Scott from 3 Alarm Comics to do another walkthrough video with us. Yes, you get props.
The props are behind you.
The props are behind you.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I know they're there.
Is that Ava?
Yeah. That's my daughter, Ava.
And but we wanted to give y'all a chance to ask whatever questions you want to ask, and if we can answer them, we'll answer them, and if we can't, we'll just say we can't. But it's a really neat place. Y'all are really gonna like it. Excuse me. So somebody asked the other day what our operational hours are going to be. We are starting out Monday through Thursday will be 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. And then holidays, actual holidays, like if we were open now and the 1st of September is a holiday, we'd be open 11 to 2 a.m. on that day too. It's really neat. We went through a little tape to be able to do that where we are, but it all worked out good. So what are you excited about?
Everything.
Everything?
No,
First
I
we
mean, put
talked
on
to
the
Haribo.
I'm ready to see everyone here and having a good time. That's what I'm really excited about. To see all the people in the community that likes this, and then like people who are wanting to learn about it and join the community with us. So that's, I think, what I'm most excited about.
What about you, April?
Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
Oh, you knew it.
Yeah. Well, like Shay, I'm excited to see everybody here. I'm excited to see everyone here having fun, being able to bring more people into the, community. I'm excited about the teaching people how to play D&D, those who, have never played before.
Yeah, because we're actually going to have like a monthly class or however y'all deem it, where y'all are going to teach people how to play Dungeons and Dragons if they never played.
Yep. And I'm really excited about that because, I know whenever I came in as a first timer, I was a little nervous, but at the same time, the people that I was playing with were great. And then I got out for a while and then I got back into it, with you, and it was.
Now you're playing with a bunch of people who are jerks.
I am not.
No, we got a pretty cool group.
Yeah.
We actually played for the first time here last night, which we won't do again until we open, but we had a lot of things we were doing, so we're like, all right, we're just going to go ahead and play here tonight. That last night, not tonight. But we decided to play, so we had the initial D&D game here.
The inaugural.
Correct.
Well, Chad, what are you most excited about?
Yeah.
What
are
am
you
I most excited
about?
about? Man, this has been such a long journey getting this place open. And not because of us, the landlords at the time sat on this place for 6 months, and thankfully we weren't actually paying lease, but nothing happened here for 6 months. And then it was New Year's Eve. I came in here because people are always coming to visiting. I love showing off the tavern. So I figured, New Year's Eve, some people will stop by. I'll say hi, what I've been doing for about 6 months. And I walked in here and they were laying sheetrock on the ground and they were starting painting places, and I'm like, oh my God, I got peeps. And so they started the process of getting this place back in shape, and now we are so close.
And it was a mess to start off with.
Oh yeah, well they had that fire, 2 years ago here, and
Ash everywhere.
it smoked up the place pretty good. So there was a lot of work, not on us, on the landlords, to do, but there was an extreme delay doing it. We were expecting to be open sometime around this time last year, but there has been some really good things that's come out of it taking so long. We've rearranged a couple things that we were going to do. Instead of having just one gaming room, we're going to have three now, and that seems to be really what people wanted and what we want. We have, obviously, you can see part of it, done a lot of steampunk piping all over the place. It's really feels like a tavern. And that's what I like most about it. It just really feels like a tavern. It's a place people can come and just be themselves.
Well, the beauty of a place like this is it's going to evolve as time goes on. You may come in here when they open, and they may have a better idea, and 6 months later, it might be a little bit different.
Might be.
Maybe.
Might be. It's this is a place, if you cosplay, you can come in here anytime we're open and cosplay. Our bartenders are going to be cosplaying. Yes, we are going to serve food and drink and craft our own beer. This is a true tavern. It's like I said, it's just an amazing place. It's even when it was all under, lack of a better way to put it, construction or renovation or whatever you want to call it, we've always seen it like it is right now.
Back when it was just a gleam in his daddy's eye.
Back when it was just a gleam in the eye. But now we've got a friend of ours that's doing some really good artwork all over the place, and it's starting to look really neat. The bar is turning out amazing. Can't tell you about it. It's a surprise when we open, but it is turning out amazing.
I can tell him it's got 2 corners on it, and
it's really not long. It's taking a lot of time, but it is not long. Like I said, we're really excited. Probably won't be able to play as much D&D as I want to play, but I'll watch everybody else.
that's the sacrifices of owning your own business.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And for the love of the business.
Definitely. It's really neat. People who play Dungeons and Dragons. We have some board games for rent, a whole bunch of board games. If you're a Catan player or a Villainous player, you're going to love us.
And also, you got quite a few people in here now. So if anybody's got any questions you want to ask, anything that they could possibly answer, and if they can't answer it, then I'll do it for them.
Great.
Probably won't be the right answer, but I'll give you an answer.
And like I said, if you're a craft beer lover, the craft beer is going to be really amazing. It really is.
It'll be okay.
It'll be great. What do you think about starting off with?
Honestly, it's really just going to depend on the situation. I mean, we are going to start off with, we'll have a few seltzers, some sours, brown ale, porters, stouts. It's just more of a idea of figuring out I know what I like, but in a business like this, it's not about what we like, it's what everybody else likes.
Truth.
So, we'll start off with some of the base beers, and then we will, kind of go from there. We are going to be doing some different flavors, different things, and having a few surprises on a couple different beers. So I would always be on the lookout that whenever you come in, if you find a beer you like, you may want to drink it quick, or drink it while you can, because it may not be available for a little while afterwards if everybody else seems to like it too. So we will have our core beers that we're going to do, which are to be basic standard beers, but then, we are going to do a bunch of special ones that will allow for uh, flavors and things like that. But like I said, they will be on a rotation basis, I guess.
Pretty much, and probably rotate a little bit with kind of the theme days, like May the 4th be with you, or Hogwarts Day, or whatever that is. Um,
Lavetta Aaron Pittman says, not a question, but excited to come here with her husband.
Thank
we're
you.
excited to have you.
And Bonnie Reed says, so ready for y'all to open. My boyfriend says this will be our new spot.
Yay,
It's going to be my spot too.
She also asked, will y'all's menu be game themed?
Yes, yes. Everything from the craft beer to the food will have some sort of gamer name to it.
Mhm.
We're still coming up with them. One of the neat things that we're going to have, that was BB-8 on my phone. Those of you know what BB-8 is. But one of the neat things we have on the menu, and I can't believe they did it, but they did it. We're going to have gourmet PB&Js. And they
So
are
good.
amazing.
So excited.
Oh my God, they're amazing. So if you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, just wait. These things are great. See, we challenged one of the food companies to make a gourmet PB&J, and they did. And
They made more than one too.
yeah,
They made like 2 or 3.
they made two different types. One was
No, they made like.
That's what I'm saying. I think they
4.
made like 3.
they were good.
Yes.
At least 3 for sure. I know.
Yeah.
I know I was hoping to be able to take part of one of them home. That didn't happen.
No, we ate it all. Sorry.
It's okay.
But it's we're gonna start out with simple food like that. Anything from quesadillas to design your own grilled cheese sandwich, to different things like that. Probably charcuterie board for those that like charcuterie.
Love it.
Basically hand food that you can play your
Yes.
games and still eat your food at the same time.
And
Yes.
not be too messy with
Yeah.
it either.
Yeah.
But as time goes by, one of the things we are talking about after we're open for a little bit is one day out of the week and different each day of the week, have an actual tavern meal. Like maybe a tavern stew, or some type of tavern meal that's only that day of the week. And if it does good, we may expand on it. And if it doesn't,
Just don't do a bowl of cabbage night, otherwise it's gonna stink here.
I like cabbage.
I do too, but not everybody else likes it afterwards.
Truth. Truth. But and there's also going to be some really neat things that go on here. Scott, can you adjust the camera a little to where we have the green light showing up there?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So these lights are not coming on until 8:30 at night. When they come on, and the bartender will only talk about these lights 2 times. So when they come on, they will. Can you see that?
Mhm.
That one there. When they come on, they will come on red, and the bartender will announce. Since we're 21 plus, after 9 o'clock, the bartender will announce. Those of you that are not 21, you've got 30 minutes, and you've got to go. So, and those lights will be red for that 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, they'll change back to goblin green, which, we call it goblin green. So let's say we have a good day. We make a certain amount of money. Once we make that certain amount of money, the bartender, without saying anything, because this is all perception based, it's just like Dungeons and Dragons. The DM will ask a group of people, okay, give me a perception check. You're walking through the woods, give me a perception check. And an example of that would be everybody rolls a 20-sider, checks their perception. Anybody rolled 1 through 10, yeah, it's a nice day in the woods. Anybody who rolled 11 through 15, you might hear something in the woods. 16 through 20, there's a goblin in the woods. So that is perception in D&D. So we'll have a little chart, if people pay attention, we'll have a little chart that will kind of break down what each perception is. So the chart will be like, how's your perception? It's not really going to explain why it's there. So back to what I said, let's say we make a certain amount of money as a tavern, and the bartender decides, okay, we made a certain amount of money, changes the lights blue. Doesn't say a thing. Changes the lights blue. For 30 minutes, those lights are blue. And it's all based on perception. And blue could mean, these are just ideas, we haven't solidified this yet, but blue could mean buy a craft beer, get another one for half price for 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, back green again. So let's say the day goes on and we hit another money goal or whatever, then the bartender decides, let's change them yellow. Yellow could mean something like, for 30 minutes, anybody orders food, 10% off. And then after 30 minutes, back green again. And these are all done at once through a different way. I just have a remote in my hand tonight. So let's say we have a really exceptional night. Bartender changes them purple for 30 minutes. And that could be something like, buy a drink, get another one for free. You know, it's all based on perception. Not going to say a thing about them. Just if you notice, you notice. If you don't, you don't. And these lights circle the entire circumference of the tavern. So when one changes, they will all change. And after 30 minutes, back green. The second time the bartender will talk about the lights is turn them red, and then last call. 30 minutes, we're shutting down. So our belief on this is, if we're doing good as a tavern, if we're having a good day, then this is kind of a way to include all of y'all in it. Basically, you know, for 30 minutes, there's a discount on this. For 30 minutes, you know, buy one, get one free. For 30 minutes, a discount on food. You know, it's kind of paying back everybody who's helping us get to those points each day. So perception is a very important thing here.
In the immortal words of G.I. Joe.
Knowing is half the battle.
There we go. They still never told us what the other half is, but
They never did. You put us map off the lights.
Guys are here, guys.
So does anybody have any questions for us?
Bonnie did ask, let's see, you have an opening date yet? We talked about earlier that there's not a set opening date as of yet. And she also said, oh, awesome, I can bring my children before then, so she loves that.
Yeah, absolutely. We are all ages before 9 o'clock. Now, understand.
With supervision.
Yes.
Yes.
There will actually be a sign on the front door that says, we are not your babysitter. We are not. If your kids are here, and they are welcome to be here. I love it when my granddaughter comes here.
She's here right now.
She's here right now somewhere. And, you know, as long as you're here, they can be here. But we're not a babysitter. We're not a place where people can just drop off their kids.
What will be the age limits on that?
If they can drive, then they're not considered dropped off.
Okay. All right.
You know, but yeah, it'd be all ages here.
But also, if you misbehave and you're 16, then we may require you to have an adult here with you.
Yeah, that's one of the neat things about the camera system we have. It actually has identify. So if and I don't really see it happening, but if we have trouble with somebody, then we can set up a little alert to where it goes, danger, danger, you know, when a certain person walks in. And then we just tell them to leave.
Zachary Miller said they're excited for this.
Zachary, we're very excited for this too. It's going to be an amazing time. It really is.
Well, what if, I know we talked about the food and stuff, but any type of special drink y'all come up with yet?
Oh yeah.
Can we have like a book on it?
Shy made a list.
Like a big book of different recipes.
Oh
and
yeah,
names.
we have our you know, obviously our geek bartender books and all that stuff, but we've actually come up with a specialty drink list, and we're not going to go into all of them, but one of them is Goblin Blood, and it is really good. It's really good.
Bonnie's also asking, is there a dress code?
Cosplay as much as you can.
Cosplay as much as you can.
Wear clothes.
Wear
Yes, wear
clothes.
clothes.
Cover your parts.
There will be children here. Remind you.
At least before 9, but still cover your parts.
Yeah.
We've got a guy that is actually planning on showing up for the grand opening in full armor. I've seen pictures of it. It is a full set of armor, and it is amazing. But I also told him you're probably the only one that has to sign a piece of paper. If you break it, you buy it.
Now, if anyone else decides they want to show up in a full suit of armor, they're going to have to sign that same piece of paper.
Right.
And from what I understand, Chad's showing up with his chastity belt. So
Yeah.
oh, here's your good one.
All right.
I said, when he says, "Can I come in?" But then, come on. I guess. Any chance you'll be selling any TCG stuff,
TCG.
trading card game stuff?
Yes. Now, probably not right when we open because we're just trying to get open at this point. It's been a long haul and we're just ready to open. But look for, if not when we open, look for us to have packs of Magic cards, packs of Pokemon cards, packs, not singles. There's other stores that do trading, and we're not going to do actual trading of cards, but we will sell packs of cards, D&D books. So look for that. That's going to happen.
Bonnie's also asking, are you hiring? If so, how would somebody apply?
We actually have an old-fashioned application system. You got to come up to the tavern, fill out an application, and
Did it get thrown in the garbage?
no,
No.
we don't.
Sorry. I was thinking of me.
We
Sorry.
actually have a file cabinet.
Yeah, it's, it's round. It has a garbage can. Garbage bag in it.
No.
And right now we're good, but that could change, being that we haven't opened yet. And obviously, if somebody else finds another job, we're not going to hold it against them. They're always welcome here, no matter what. But if you're interested in applying, definitely come through here and fill out an application. Because if we need people, we will definitely hit those applications, and then invite you to an old-fashioned interview. We will actually sit down and ask you questions just like they used to in the old days.
Does that mean we drink old fashions while we interview?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Maybe afterward.
I don't want to get
Afterwards, Scott. Afterwards.
Can't be drunk during the interview. After that.
But
And whatever you do, don't call for your mom.
no,
Oh, my
don't
Lord.
call for your mom.
So he's asking, is there applications online?
No, there are paper applications here.
Want to see your face?
Want to see your face?
We wanna
Want to talk
talk
to
to
you? We're old-fashioned.
Want to judge you before you leave?
It's we want people to, if they're interested in bartending or cooking here, and those are the only two positions that we will ever have available, are bartenders and cooks. If somebody's interested in that, come fill an application.
Is there any reservation system, reserved tables for RPGs, and tabletop RPGs and stuff?
Yes, there will be. There absolutely will be. We will have 3 gaming rooms, 2 I hate to call them regular rooms because none of these rooms are regular. So we'll have 2 gaming rooms, then we'll have 1 larger gaming room that has a lot of perks in it, like miniatures people can use, flat TV that sits on the table they can use if they have a laptop, can use as a mapping system, some Warhammer stuff, some just different things people can use in this one room. The other 2 rooms that are true gaming tables, not casino tables, but true gaming tables, and there will be a reservation system.
And also, Monique saying she's coming late, missed it. When's the grand opening? And still no set exact date. There's still a few things that need to happen before. Don't want to get people's hopes up, and then something happens beyond our control where we can't hit that date. So I would look for it soon, though.
Yeah, it's soon.
Very soon.
It's very soon. And like I said, when we first took over this place and everything, we literally expected to be doing the grand opening about this time last year. And landlords just had different projects and different ideas. You know, now everybody's on the same page and we're close, really close. Excuse me. And can't wait till they can see that.
We can show 'em.
Nah, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, there'll be some surprises they will wait until you're gonna have to come here to see it.
Very much so. Very much so. For those of you that are old enough, you're going to sit at the bar and you're going to be, oh my God, this is amazing. And it is. It really is. You know.
It's so sparkly.
Shiny.
So Ethan Steele's asking, what else needs to be done that can be revealed?
What else needs to be done that can be revealed? Building an amazing shelf system for the hard alcohol bottles right now. I say system, it's not going to do tricks, but.
Wait, what?
No, it's not going to do tricks.
I'm not coming in.
Yeah, we got a pizza oven that we got to hook up and everything like that. So we will be serving pizzas.
I love pizza.
I love pizzas too. There will be more kind of like personal pizzas, but they won't be round. They'll be oval shaped, like 6 inches by 9 inches. And they're flatbread pizzas, and they're actually really good. They really are. And we'll have different flavors of those, anything from pepperoni to cheese to other things we come up with.
Boiled eggs and cabbage?
No. No.
Are there any other events planned, like maybe like a trivia nights or anything like that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There goes that BB-8 again.
Yeah,
Especially, I was on silent. Especially around the notable days, like I said before, May the 4th be with you and days like that. So give you an idea of like May the 4th be with you. And I'm assuming everybody knows that's Star Wars Day, but some might not.
What?
I actually ran into somebody here, that true D&D player, and never seen Star Wars.
I think you ought to not do the norm, not do May the 4th be with you day, but do Return of the 5th day.
We're going to do them both.
Revenge of the 5th. Revenge of the 5th.
Because it's going to be probably about a week and a half, 2 week period of time, a week to 2 week period of time around that date that will have Star Wars themed drinks. We'll actually come up with maybe a Star Wars pizza or something different like that. There will be a trivia night. There'll be a cosplay night.
Will the pizza have Boba Fett cheese?
It might.
Oh.
So there'll be different things that will be going on during that period. So if you cosplay Star Wars, bring your lightsaber. We will probably actually have a cosplay contest then. Halloween's another thing. Those of you that do know me know that I used to throw some mega Halloween parties, and we used to decorate. This year, if we're open by Halloween, there's a really good chance we may be. We won't decorate it like I used to the house for sure, but maybe the next year.
Jimmy is asking, will people who are under 18 be allowed in? If so, when are they forced to leave?
Absolutely, you'll be allowed in, and you'll be forced to leave at 9 o'clock.
No, as long as you're old enough to drive. If anything other than that, you have to have some type of parental supervision.
Right. And you still have to leave at 9
You still have to leave at 9 o'clock.
You don't have to go home, but you gotta go.
And look, the philosophy behind that is that we do have a full bar. We are serving alcohol. We are serving craft beer. If you're not old enough to drink, then probably 9 o'clock's a good time to go home.
Plus, you might have school tomorrow.
You might have school
Right,
tomorrow.
yeah.
Might not.
Matthew Kinnon's asking, are there any non-alcoholic themed beverages?
Yes, there will be. There definitely will be.
Make anything without alcohol in it.
Do
You
what?
can make anything without alcohol in it.
Absolutely. There will be non-alcohol themed beverages as well.
Everclear.
That's alcohol.
Stop.
No, you can make anything without alcohol.
Like a Virgin Mary or like Virgin daiquiri. I don't know. Well, we're not
Friend
daiquiri.
Thomas is tuning in. He says, "How do you do?" from Orlando.
Hey, hey,
Hello.
love Orlando,
Yes.
especially coming up with Halloween Horror Nights at Universal.
Oh,
What's that?
Chris is calling me about
Ah.
Yogi Boy.
Tell her hi for us. But yeah. So I have a Harry Potter fan here. What do you got planned for Harry Potter?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still working on other things that need to be taken care of, but we will do something next year for Back to Hogwarts Day,
Absolutely. When is that?
September 1st.
September 1st. Yeah, we won't be open by the 1st.
No, that's what I said next year. So, let's see here. I haven't really planned a whole lot yet on Harry Potter stuff, mainly because we have so many other things that we have to worry about right now.
We
So
do
many
have one
license and
good drink we
permits.
came up with.
But I don't even know what we were officially calling it because we can't call it.
But you gotta tell them what it is. They'll know what it is.
We can't call it butterbeer, but
It could be margarine meat.
I think we said came up with Wizard's Brew or something like that.
Wizard's wine is what we had talked about, but
Something.
it's not wine. It is a liquor-based drink.
And for those of y'all that have been to Universal and tried their version of butterbeer over there, it tastes just the same. It's just hard alcohol.
Tastes close to it.
Tastes pretty close to it. And you're the anime girl.
Yeah,
You
because
got-
that's anime every day.
The manga mama.
All of it.
What you got planned?
I don't know yet. But all I can think about is Harry Potter. Once I make my move, you'll make the king. No, God, no. That's in my head forever.
You could do a K-pop Demon Hunter night.
I have not watched that yet.
I
I
haven't
almost,
either.
I almost turned it on the other night and I got distracted.
I almost turned it on too, and I realized, what the hell am I doing?
It's actually supposed to be pretty good. And I almost turned it on, but then I kind of got sucked into the Lazarus Project.
Then I found something worthwhile in life to do instead.
I don't have a lot of time to sit down and watch TV. I mean, which is ironic because we have about 14 or 15 of them surrounding us over here.
Matthew Tinning's asking about what about viewing parties? I know you got to be careful with that because with copyright stuff and everything else, you don't want to get caught showing something that you're not supposed to without paying for the rights to do so.
That is true. That is true. It's really thin line between a lot of things. You pretty much show anything you want YouTube because it's YouTube. There's some other channels that you can pretty much show what you want to show, and then there's just stuff you can just show. I wouldn't want to play Lord of the Rings on TV. We could play Lord of the Rings, but it wouldn't be like an official viewing party. And it will be all geek themed on every TV. You may have Critical Role on one TV, Dungeons and Dragons cartoon on another, some sci-fi or fantasy movie on another. No volume, all captions, and just different things like that.
And we couldn't do it for this, but what kind of music is going to be playing in here?
Tavern music. We'll have tavern music going on nonstop. It'll be kind of like the music you hear in the background of a TV show or a movie. It's going to be in the background playing lightly so you can hear it, but it's not going to overwhelm everybody who's trying to play games to where you're like, did you roll a 1? Was it a 1? So you don't have to yell at each other while you're playing a game. Because, I mean, that's one of the principles here is to be able to play games. And you got to be able to hear to do that.
Well, if anybody else has any questions, comments, funny noises, feel free to ask. The funny noises, we won't hear them, but that's fine. But I mean, other than that, y'all got anything else?
Well, definitely. If you're driving by the tavern and you see the black car out in the parking lot, can't miss it. It's a little black car, has license plate that says tavern.
No, it doesn't.
Huh?
It says Tavern 3 and
Something like that. Tab 3 in. They didn't have the E, so I had to get a 3. But it says tavern. Come in and take a look. If there's one thing we all love, we love showing off this place. It is, again, amazing. And I love giving tours. I got up from D&D last night to give a tour.
oh, we're serious.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We had a couple stop in here that's getting married next weekend, and we had a lot of cars here because we were playing D&D, and they thought we were open. So they stopped in. They wanted to take a look, and gave them a tour of the tavern. It's going to be a very busy month for us.
Ethan is
doubt about
asking, besides D&D classes, what other game classes will there be?
it. That all depends what y'all want. Want to learn how to play Magic? We can do a Magic
One
class.
Piece. Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, it's really up to y'all. If we have enough interest in people who want to learn how to play
Catan.
Catan,
I'm gonna set up the tic-tac-toe, league.
If you even if you want to learn how to play chess, we got some people who know how to play chess really good. Teach you how to play chess too.
oh yeah, especially Catan. We've been known to take a break from working on stuff here and playing a game of Catan in between.
Including letting stuff dry.
Right.
Pretty much. I have done enough painting. We have done enough painting in this place to last a lifetime. I'm not sure I ever want to paint again. It's been a lot. Well worth it though. Well worth it. Every bit of it. From the ceiling to the walls to the steampunk pipes we got back there.
Would you say from the windows to the wall?
To the windows, to the walls, pretty much. Which by the way,
you're the one that asked me here.
by the way, you can't see through our windows at night anymore except the door. If you want to know why, you have to come and take a tour of the place. Can't tell you why. It's a surprise. But it's a pretty cool surprise.
We busted them out. Chad got a little upset with all the painting one night and he said, "These windows got to go."
There's been nights I've been painting up here, and I'm not sure if I got more on me or the wall.
You do look a little shade darker.
Yeah.
If you stand next to the wall, you'll disappear.
Should have seen me bleaching the floor the other day. Oh my God.
That wasn't them.
No, we're not bleaching the floor anymore. We are going to paint that part of the floor. I'm done with that. I had enough bleach on me. It was bad, Scott.
I'm going to refrain from any comment I want to say.
It was bad. As a retired firefighter, when I got home and I was breathing, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is bad. Still went to sleep.
Yeah. You weren't getting as much oxygen, so of course you passed right out. So.
Pretty much. We don't want to do that again.
No. Y'all got anything else?
What you got? Nothing.
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 No, I'm still new to this.
Got to come prepared.
I'm working on it. Did you see me on the news? It was awful.
Actually, it was pretty good.
No, it was awful.
Why?
He was like, put the mic to me and then asked me questions, and I was just like, I was in chat. I was like,
She did look like they're caught in the headlight.
It's okay, I look like that every time we do this.
I gotta get used to it. This is new. Remember the first time I taught Taekwondo?
Well, we'll go around the table.
It took me a minute. Let's
do
stand
you
up
have any
and say our
final thoughts?
name. No.
No? April, any final thoughts?
I have a long list of things to do, so
Chad, you got any final thoughts?
Yeah, all I can say is we don't have too much longer. We're going to be open pretty soon. So in the meantime, again, you see black car in the parking lot, that means I'm here. Stop in and say hi. We can't wait to bring this place to all of y'all. Again, it is an amazing place, and it will more than likely, I know it's going to be my place to hang out all the time, and it'll probably end up being yours as well.
All right. Well, on that note, we will see you all next time.
Be safe.